Hi, good morning, everyone. A very good morning to all of you. I'm Sabagani, your English faculty at Oliveboard. So this is going to be the 8th day of our session. Okay. And today also we are going to practice some good questions, some different things. Okay. So guys, before starting, quickly let me know if I'm audible and visible to you all. एक बार सब लोग कंफर्म कर दीजिए क्या सभी लोग मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं, देख पा रहे हैं? गुड मॉर्निंग अर्जू, गुड मॉर्निंग अपूर्व. वेरी गुड अपूर्व. Good, good. Yes, I'm live now, so we can start this session. Good, Apur. Keep this spirit, guys. Keep this spirit, okay? Good morning, Devashish. Good morning, everyone. Vishnu Das, good morning. Now, quickly, we will start our session, and we will start our session with yesterday's homework, okay? Yesterday, I gave 3 homework questions. कल 3 homework question मैंने दिया था. So first, we will discuss all those questions, and then we will start today's session, okay? Good morning, Nisha. Good morning, Neeraj. Good morning, everyone. Now, yesterday's homework, it was done by many people. बहुत सारे लोगों ने किया था. Devashish, Sumedha, Anshul, Nidhi, then Arvind Mehra, Sangeeta Yadav, Venus, Ajay, Rama Lakshmi Sundar, Ramesh, Reddy Ganesh. So these many people did the homework, and that is really a good thing. Now today I want maximum participation in homework. Every day, whatever homework question is being given to you, please guys try to attempt. Okay. Yes. Good morning, everyone. Okay. Now we will start our session. First, this is a question of homework. Okay, homework first we are discussing. 3 questions I gave, 3 question मैंने दिया था. Now let's discuss what will be the correct answer. As you know, कि statement is not that tough, but yes, options might confuse you. So we have to check the option कि which one is will fit into this context grammatically and contextually. Okay, research shows that an organization's dash to cater to the customer's changing needs will dash its success. Okay. Hi Hansraj. Hi everyone. Now see, most of you mark C also. See, if you talk about research shows that an organization's intent to cater, no, we can use as per the desire, flexibility, all these won't fit. But if we talk about ability and capacity, both can fit. Both can fit. Okay. But here we have to check the second blank also. So ability to cater to the customer's changing need will determine its success. It's absolutely correct. Now lead is basically followed by to. Very good. Yes. Had it been to will lead to its success, then we could have thought of third option. Because I saw many of you had marked C option, but C may see. The only difference is capacity can fit into the first blank, but second blank lead will make the sense there. लीड विल मेक द सेंस देयर बट लीड के साथ हमेशा हम किसका यूज करते हैं टू का यूज करते हैं yes lead led led but lead is followed by to form two preposition so that is why we have eliminated C. The correct answer will be B. The correct answer will be B. Yes, absolutely correct. Next question. The country's economic growth has been achieved dash exports and dash large amount of foreign direct investments. Now go through the sentence. The country's economic growth has been achieved. कि country की जो economic growth थी वो achieve की गई है dash exports. So what sense we are getting? On exports? No. Despite exports? No. Mostly no. Simply what? Via. Via here means what? Through exports. Okay. So it has been achieved through export. Through is not given here. So we will use the word via export. Correct. Absolutely correct. Simple one. Via exports and attracting large amount of foreign direct investments. Yes, absolutely correct. And this I hope everyone did correct. Everyone marked this correct. So D is the correct answer here. Absolutely correct, guys. Absolutely correct. Next. In many rural areas, has or up. In many rural areas, hospitals are dash equipped because of the dash of funds from the government. Now, what we are talking about, you have to see, are well equipped. See, both these will be in same form. Okay. If you are talking about hospitals are well equipped, you can't use dearth here. You can't use dearth because dearth word means what? Lack. Dearth word means what? Lack. तो अगर well equipped है तो इसका मतलब fund की कमी नहीं होगी. So it means A is incorrect. It means lack. It means lack. So this is incorrect. Faulty equipped, no. Optimally, no. Inadequately, yes. Here also D, inadequately equipped. Because of the scarcity, lack, dearth, these all are synonyms. Okay? Because अच्छा होता तो यहाँ पे fund surplus होता. Had it been well surplus, तो we could have thought of this. But here we have to use both positive or both negative. So only one option is given, that is D, that is inadequately and scarcity. Absolutely correct. Yes, paucity, everything. Now this was all about yesterday's session. Okay, homework session. Now let's start today's session. Before starting, it is my request to each one of you, please subscribe to this session once. Sorry, subscribe to our YT channel once. Okay, एक बार channel को subscribe कर दीजिए and like this session, share this session. अनिल resolution बढ़ाइए. Clear नहीं आ रहा अनिल यादव तो एक बार resolution बढ़ा लीजिए, ठीक है? Everything will be clear because बाकी के लिए clear है. अच्छा इज आस्किंग मैम प्रैक्टिस के लिए क्या करूं? प्रैक्टिस के लिए गाइस एक तो सेशन ज्वाइन करिए क्योंकि काफी क्वेश्चंस हम लोग प्रैक्टिस कराते हैं. एंड अनदर थिंग, मॉक टेस्ट. प्रैक्टिस बैंकिंग के लिए सी मॉक टेस्ट इज द बेस्ट सोर्स. क्लियर? नाउ द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ टुडे सेशन. This is one word you have to tell. This is a phrase I have given and you have to tell which word mean this. What term can be used here? Apur, very good. Everyone, veteran, gourmet, connoisseur, dilettante, none of these. Not veteran. See, especially in fine arts, here it is written. So whenever we talk about fine arts and a person who is well versed, a person who is well versed in fine arts, that is basically called connoisseur. Veteran we call to like who knows everything. Veteran is not only for arts. Remember this thing. Veteran word is not only for arts. Here it is mentioned art. So the correct word, see, connoisseur word basically we call to expert. This we basically call to expert. But expert of arts is basically this word. And dilettante, this is what? This is the antonym of connoisseur. Dilettante, this is what? This is the antonym of this word. It means a person who has no interest, who has least interest in arts and other things. Did you get my point? Least interest in arts and other things. तो जिसका इंटरेस्ट बिल्कुल कम होता है, that is called dilettante. That is called dilettante. Amateur in experience, you can say yes. See, dilettante is specifically for amateur in art. Amateur in art. And connoisseur is basically expert of arts. Okay, so these two are antonyms. Veteran is for any field, expert of any field, that is called veteran. Yes. Gourmet we use expert of food. See the difference. Gourmet basically we use a person who is connoisseur of food, जिसको खाने वगैरह की बहुत ज्यादा नॉलेज होती है, that is called gourmet. Veteran writer, yes. Did you get the difference? So here you have to focus on these minute things. Okay, here it has been asked only arts. So gourmet is also expert. Gourmet basically we use expert of food, जिसको खाने पीने की बहुत knowledge होती है. See, gourmet never means a person who eats more. Okay, there is one more word called gourmand. Gourmand we call to glutton. Gourmand we call to glutton. This we use for who eats voraciously. जो बहुत खाता हो, पेटू जिसको कहते हैं. One who eats too much. So gourmand we call to one who eats voraciously. Yes, ravenous. But gourmet we call to expert of food, food critic. Yes, Sanjeev Kapoor. You all might have heard of him. So Sanjeev Kapoor is what? He is gourmet. He is not gourmand. I hope each and every word is clear to everyone. No confusion at all. See, just knowing the answer, just marking the answer won't help. You should know minute difference between everything. So expert of food is gourmet. A person who eats a lot is gourmand. Expert of art is connoisseur. A person who is inexperienced in art or who does not have any interest in art is called dilettante. And veteran is for everything. Veteran leader, veteran writer, anything. Okay. Next word. Witty, clever retort. Is it buffering? I don't think it is buffering. Apur, check your connection once. Guys, is it buffering for everyone? Hansraj is saying sarcasm. No. No, Hansraj. Quickly, everyone. No, Kumudri saying no. Okay. Check your own connection. No buffering. Yes. Now see different answers I'm getting. Some are saying sarcasm, not some. Many are saying sarcasm. A few are saying repartee, platitude, invocation. All these. See, all these words are related to statement only. Related to statement only. Witty, clever retort. This we call to repartee. Repartee we call to retort here means what? Reply. Retort means what? Reply. Quick witty reply is called repartee. Quick witty reply. Like sarcasm is what? Sarcasm we call to satire. This we use to offend someone. Sarcasm word we basically use to offend someone. किसी को मतलब hurt करने के लिए we say sarcasm. Repartee we call to quick witty reply. And these days students they are very good at repartee. अगर आप देखेंगे आजकल के जनरेशन को कुछ आए या ना आए but they excel in repartee. Okay. Platitude is general statement, commonplace. General statement, common statement, that is called platitude. Commonplace. Commonplace remark. I'm giving you example, repartive. I'm giving you one excellent example of repartee. Okay. And invocation is what? Invocation is to ask someone for help. Ask for help. Basically, invocation word we use especially for God. We use this especially for God. कि जब God से help मांगते हैं ना, so that is called invocation. That is basically called invocation. Okay. Now, I'm giving you repartee, an excellent example of repartee. Once in a school, I'm talking about one school, it is an incident of a school, okay? And that was a very famous, very reputed school, okay? And there was a student of class 10th. So he had that spikes type hair these days, boys have, कि जिनके spikes type के hair होते हैं. So he was having that hair and his English teacher was asking him to have haircut for so many days. काफी दिनों से बोल रही थी to have haircut. But every day he was avoiding. So one day she asked, when are you going to cut your hair? It has grown like forest on your head. Listen, pay to the words, okay? Pay attention to the words. She asked, when are you going to cut your hair? Because it has grown like a forest on your head. It is looking like a forest on your head. Then he replied, sorry, ma'am, I cannot cut it. She asked, why? He replied, deforestation is not allowed. Did you get the answer? So this is called repartee. This is called repartee. So what someone has said using that person's word only, you are replying him back. That is called repartee. कि जो अगले ने कहा उसी के शब्द को यूज करके आप उसी को पलट के जवाब दे दें. That is called repartee, and that is the example of student rock teacher shock. Okay, that is the example of student shock and teachers rock. Did you get repartee? I hope no confusion at all. कि मैंने जो बोला मेरे ही वर्ड्स यूज करके आपने मुझे ही जवाब दे दिया और मैं चुप हो गई, मतलब आई एम क्लूलेस, मेरे पास कोई जवाब नहीं है. सो दैट इज बेसिकली कॉल्ड रिपार्टी. फिटिंग रिप्लाई, यस. Befitting reply, absolutely correct. Yes. I hope now you are not going to forget this term repartee. So sarcasm is other thing. Sarcasm is this negative. Repartee is basically humorous. Remember, someone asked na कि ma'am it is positive or negative. So repartee is basically humorous. Humor के लिए होता है, fun के लिए. निशा सिंह जल्दी animals भी रहना शुरू कर देंगे. Yes. No confusion at all. Yes. Next. This is dream job of everyone. An office with high salary but no work. What do we call? This is common also, I know. I think this is common. नितिन आप टेलीग्राम ग्रुप ज्वाइन करिएगा, आपको पीडीएफ मिलेगा. नितिन सबका पीडीएफ मिलेगा. ओके, ज्वाइन टेलीग्राम ग्रुप. नो, नॉट एट ऑल. यू ऑल आर कंफ्यूज्ड. नो 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 नो, everyone is incorrect. My god, how come ki such a this unity in wrong answer? Sanatorium, no no no. I thought this is very simple. Guys, honorary we call work that we do not take any money. We don't take any salary for that work. Okay, that is called honorary work. Like no salary, we get no salary for this honorary work. This you work on your own will, आप अपने will से काम करते हैं, इसको honorary job कहा जाता है. Like अभी COVID time पे most of the retired bankers were asked to do honorary job. Generally student they get confused. In honorary you are not paid any salary. Freelance mein they get salary approved. In freelance work they get salary. Don't get confused. And see, everyone is confused here. Everyone is confused. Honorary we call to you are not, you won't be given any salary. You work on your own will. आप अपनी स्वेच्छा से काम करते हैं. Example I have given during COVID time, sorry, not COVID time, not COVID time, that demonetization. During the time of demonetization, when there was so much pressure on bank, so most of the bank employees, retired bank employees, were asked to work. That was honorary work. They were not paid for that. Okay. Sinecure we call to an office with high salary but no work. This is the correct answer here. The correct answer is sinecure. A office with high salary but no work. जहां पे पैसे बहुत मिले, काम कुछ ना करना हो, that is called sinecure. Corporate office won't make any sense. Mercenary we basically call to, mercenary means a person who works only for money. A person who works only for money. Who person? What I'm writing? One second. Mercenary basically we call to a person who works only for money, nothing else. No morality at all. So that person is called mercenary. That person is called mercenary. No Anshul, no honorary is no salary. Honorary में अपने will से काम करते हैं. Yes, mercenary we call to कि जैसे rapist, murderer, कि सॉरी नॉट रेपिस्ट, मर्डरर एंड ऑल, कि जहां पर आपको पैसा दे दिया जाए और आप किसी का मर्डर कर दें. किडनैपर्स से दे ऑल आर कॉल्ड मर्सेनरी, कि जो सिर्फ और सिर्फ पैसे के लिए काम करते हों. एंड सैनाटोरियम वी कॉल टू रिहैबिलिटेशन सेंटर. रिहैबिलिटेशन सेंटर. Contact, yes, contract killer. All these are called mercenary. Yes, contract killer. You can say. Even army, even mercenary word can be used for army. Like an Indian army for money, if he has been lured by some other country, जैसे Indian army को चाइना वाले ने lure कर लिया हो कि नहीं आइए आपको मैं बहुत पैसा दूंगा. And Indian army went to China and he started fighting against India. So that person is also called mercenary. कि he left his own country. So this is what mercenary word means. My handwriting is not good. I think this is satire, especially on this. We don't have that much good handwriting. Clear, everyone? Person who works only for money is called mercenary. And honorary is no salary. Sinecure means high salary. हाँ, ट्रेटर को कैसे है मर्सनरी? ट्रेटर को कहते हैं मर्सनरी. बेसिकली जो पैसे के लिए कुछ भी कर ले उसे कहा जाता है मर्सनरी. सिंपल. नेक्स्ट. Clues available at a scene. Oh, thank you, Apurva. Thank you. Now, guys, quickly pay attention here. Clues available at a scene. What is this called? This one is very simple, not evidence. See, this is the problem in one word substitution. Options will be very similar. It is saying clues available at a scene. Basically, you call it circumstantial. Circumstantial is basically for, see, evidence we call to any proof. Please pay attention because most of you are confused. Evidence we use for any proof. Now stop commenting and pay attention here. Evidence we use for any proof. Kahin ka bhi proof ho, we call it evidence. Circumstantial we use clues available at a scene, at a circumstance, at that point. So that is basically called circumstantial. This is the correct answer. Circumstantial evidence. Yes, MS. So read the question carefully, read the statement, what it is asked. It is saying it is not only talking about clue. Had it been only clue, you could have talked about evidence and other things. Okay, but since it is saying clues available at a scene, so it is what it is called circumstantial. Suggestive derivative won't make. Inferential basically we call to something that is used to draw conclusion. So inferential has nothing to do with this. Yes, yes. Is it clear? See, inferential, I hope it won't confuse you. The confusion was between fourth and fifth only, even though सबके अलग अलग आंसर्स थे. But the confusion was between fourth and fifth. Evidence we use for any proof, कहीं का भी proof हो, that is called evidence. But circumstance से जो scene पे जो वारदात हुई है ना, incident, the proof that we collect from the incident site of crime. So that is basically called circumstantial. Remember these terms, otherwise they will confuse you. These terms can confuse you. Okay. Chale next. Now this is a good usage of idiom. These days in banking examination, you will get questions from idiom like this. Yes, suppose. Yes. Correct, correct. Devashish is correct. Yes, LPS question, correct. Yesterday only I took this. Sumit is saying fourth, that is first and third. See, if you know the meaning, you will be able to do. I do not care what happens because we may not win the game, but we will give them dash. Now, this is a blank, we will give them dash. What sense we are getting? I don't care what happens. कि मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता क्या होगा. Because we may not win the game means it is not sure that we will win the game, but we will give them a good competition. That is the sense we are getting. It may be possible, yes, we won't win the game, but we will give them a tough competition. Yes, so it will be run for their money. Run for money means challenge, to challenge someone, to give tough competition, to give tough competition. So, of course, A will make sense. It has nothing to do with money and other things. A run for their money का money से कोई relation नहीं है. This idiom we basically use for to challenge someone, or we use it for tough competition. Okay, giving tough one. Telling everything. I'm telling all the words. Gift of gab basically we call to speak eloquently. If you have the power of speaking eloquently, speaking fluently, so that is called gift of the gab. Okay, speaking fluently. Yes, but we will give good competition, correct. Yeoman service basically we call to noble heart and good work. Noble heart and good work. So that is called yeoman service. So the correct answer is only one. Shashi Tharoor, gift of gab, yes, absolutely correct. Shashi Tharoor. Clear, everyone? Even our Prime Minister, even our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, he also has a gift of the gab because he can win audience through his speech. So see, it is not only speaking eloquently and fluently in English. It is not required you have to speak in English only. In any language you can use. In any language you can use. Okay. So that is basically a gift of the gab. Yes, human service is noble, hard, and good work. That is called human service. Clear, everyone? So the answer will be only first. That is called a tough fight, tough competition. Mohan Bhagwat ji. Next. चले political leader से ऊपर से. Our political leader is more than gift of gab. Okay, now no politics. Next question. We may not have won the game, but we scored enough points and caused enough damage to let everyone know we are not dash. Only second. Yes. To be sniffed at means to be taken for granted. To be taken for granted. It means to be avoided. It means to be avoided. Yes. A cold comfort means no comfort. कोल्ड कंफर्ट का मतलब किसी को कोई कंफर्ट, कोई सोलेस नहीं देना, दैट इज कॉल्ड कोल्ड कंफर्ट. In high spirits means excited, exuberant. In high spirit basically we call to excited, exuberant. Okay. तो अभी क्या कहा जा रहा, we may not have won the game, हमने गेम ना जीता हो, बट वी स्कोर्ड इनफ पॉइंट्स, लेकिन हमने काफी अच्छे, मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि बहुत बिल्कुल मिजरेबली वी फेल्ड, इट इज नॉट कैरिंग दैट सेंस. We may not have won the game, but we scored enough points and caused enough damage to let everyone know that we are not to be sniffed at. It means we can't be avoided, we can't be taken for granted. So here also we are getting the same sense that we give them a good competition. Yes. So the usage is different, sentence is different, idiom is different. So here the correct answer is second. So the answer will be third, only second. Only second. Now practice idioms in these ways. This is how you might expect questions from idioms and phrases in your banking examination. Okay. Next. Guys, as you know, from yesterday we have started our this sale. Okay, offer is there. So those who are interested in joining our Oliveboard platform, whether you want to purchase banking light course, banking elite course, or banking super elite, so this is the best plan. We are, yes, absolutely correct. This is the best time you can go for banking super elite, because in banking super elite you get access to all the courses, mock test and everything. सारी चीजों का access मिल जाता है. Besides, if you join it now, because this offer will end on 22nd of July, so if you join now you will get 30% off plus extra validity. 6 months validity you will get more. Okay. And if you use my code Saba, you will get additional 5% discount. So use faculty code Saba and you will get 35% discount. Besides 60% this 6 months validity. Sumit, there is no limit. You might expect 0 questions also, or maximum you can get 3 to 4 questions. Okay. Including comprehension and everything, you might get 4 to 5 questions from medium. So this is the code that you can use to purchase anything on Oliveboard platform. And those who have not joined, like someone was asking कि मैम PDF कहाँ मिलेगा, so please join this Telegram channel. For this करिए, सब कुछ करिए, MS nothing to be skipped now. जो स्किप करना होगा एग्जाम में करेंगे, अभी सब कुछ प्रैक्टिस करेंगे. Learn English with Saba. So for PDF and updates on my session, guys, join this channel. Okay. वैसे PDF आपके 2-3 जगह वो अपलोड कर दिए जाते हैं, but here we upload questions. Yes, Suresh, we have word usage questions also. See, we have all the questions. Yes, it can be repeated. Of course, I read it. It can be repeated. Which news for idioms and other things, the Hindu is the best. Idioms, phrasal verbs, and other things, the Hindu is the best. Now, this is a question of word swap, word interchange, word usage. Quickly, guys. A good question. Now, I want you all to be attentive. No idea, Chandu. I will have to check it. I will have to check this word on Chandu. Now, quickly, everyone, please go through this. And Apurva is saying 5, no correction required. Okay. Others, Devashish is also saying 5th. Raj is also saying 5th. No correction required. Okay. Maximum are saying 5th. Anugrah is saying 3rd. Now let's see. See, you just have to focus on the words that has been given in bold. Okay. If you focus on only on these words, you won't face any confusion. Because I can see many are saying 3rd option. Many are saying 3rd option. Now listen. While Arvind Panagria has stepped down. See, this down has not been underlined. Down has not been underlined. So you can't write resigned, because resigned won't be followed by down. Had this complete part been underlined, we could have thought of this option. ये पूरा स्टेप डाउन अंडरलाइन क्या होता, तो हम इसके बारे में सोच सकते थे रिजाइन के बारे में. But this only stepped word has been underlined, down has not been underlined. So of course, 3rd will be eliminated. Is it clear to everyone, those who are marking 3? And step down is a phrasal verb. काफी बार हमने एडिटोरियल में किया है ये वर्ड. Step down we call to resign only. Step down means what? Resign. So many times we have done this phrasal verb in editorial. Okay. Step down means resign. Correct. So this is the first thing. We eliminated this. after a 2.5 years as the chairman of Niti Aayog to resume his academic career. Academic is also correct. At Columbia University, the body that replaced the Planning Commission is still to establish itself as an authoritative voice. Now, authoritative voice, of course, we can't use accurate voice. So all these are incorrect. Only no correction required. Whatever is given in bold is perfectly and grammatically correct. जो भी दिया हुआ है सब कुछ सही है. Yes. Step down means to descend. Yes, to resign. Priyanshu. Yes, correct. Absolutely correct. Next question. See here, instead of checking each and every word, na, try to get this keywords. जो keywords आपको help कर रहा है, जैसे वहां पे down help कर रहा था. Here also you will get some keywords here also. There is no confusion in career and carrier, Suresh. Now quickly everyone go through this question. Cruel we say. Cruel. Devashish is saying A. Preetham is saying 2. Vijay Kumar do. Preetham, what happened to Alu Samosa? He is not joining these days. Even Sheetal is not joining. Actually, these were very regular students. Alu Samosa told me also that, ma'am, I'm not well. So what happened? Any idea? 1, 1, 1. Maximum are saying 1. Priyanshu is saying 2. Now, again, I told you, focus on the keyword. The country advertises of. No. Of is given here. This of is the keyword here. Okay. The country advertises of no, exaggerates of no, proud of no. We need a verb here. Proud is an adjective, so it can be eliminated. Brags of the highest number of we can say. Okay. Third, proud is an adjective. We can't use an adjective here. We need a verb, guys. यहाँ पे हमें वर्ब चाहिए, एडजेक्टिव की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है. तो इसलिए यहाँ पे यू कांट राइट प्राउड ऑफ. ओके. हैड इट बीन वर्ब, ब्रैग मीन्स ऑल्सो बोस्ट. ब्रैग का मतलब भी होता है बोस्ट ऑफ. ब्रिजा, ब्रैग मीन्स बोस्ट ऑफ. Okay. Now see, first we will eliminate proud, we will eliminate exaggerates. Okay. Advertisers will also be eliminated. Now we have to check 1 and 4. Boast of is correct. The highest number of higher education institutes in the world, and amazing means astounding, amazing means startling, you can say. 33,723 according to an EY analysis, and the second biggest number. Now this biggest can't be replaced by much. Yes, biggest can be replaced by largest. Biggest can be replaced by largest. So first is the correct answer. All these are incorrect. All are incorrect. Largest number, yes, biggest number. See, पहले तो ऑफ से हमने ये एलिमिनेट कर दिया. All these we have eliminated. Now we will check कि अब first third में क्या क्या confusion था fourth में. So much number can't be say, second much number won't make any sense. So we have to check कि all words can be replaced. So first is the only correct answer, where all words can fit into the context. Okay. And see, these are the questions of mains level. And these questions you can even expect in PO mains. Not only clerical mains, you can expect these questions in PO mains also. So these are good questions. Astounding means same. Astounding means surprising. Astounding means surprising. Amazing, you can say. Yes, astounding, surprising, amazing, all these are synonyms, Rupal. Okay. Neeraj is asking, usage of recruitment for jobs. Biggest number of enrollments, yes, that is also because we are talking about higher education, so recruitment won't fit. Yes. Next. Now here also there is one keyword. Let me see who comes up with the correct answer here. Here also, if you focus on one keyword, you will get the correct answer. Astounding is surprising, Priyanshu. Simple. Astounding, surprising. Astonishing, astounding. One keyword. Everyone, if you focus on one keyword, you will get the correct answer. एक जगह पे फोकस करेंगे, आंसर सही मिल जाएगा आपको. Yes, these are LPS questions. Purv. Today I have taken because these are good questions. I have taken from LPM, LPS. See, Mr. Covin's censors, critics, defamer is singular, so this will be eliminated because verb is plural, plural verb we have, so we need a plural noun here, so this is incorrect. Okay, detractors can also fit here. Detractors, censors, all can fit. Adversaries, it won't fit. Okay, suggested that as with some previous presidential appointments, his references as a ruling party stalwart and his Dalit status will encourage him to dash to. Now listen to me. After to, this to, first one is infinitive. This is what? This is an infinitive. And after infinitive, we need V1 form. So conciliatory is not a verb, so no correction required will be eliminated. Okay. Now, adapt to is not the correct sense. What we are getting the sense to conform to. You know, conform to is a phrasal preposition. So this is the correct answer. Third is correct. Conform to is the correct answer here. Adverse we call to adverse. Say we have got this word adversaries. Adverse we call to you can say adverse situation. We say na, negative. Adverse situation we say. Yes, detractors, criticizers, they are same. So it simple one word conform to. If you remember this phrasal preposition, easily you can mark the answers. Easily you can mark the answers. Yes. So adversaries is negative for rival. Correct. No. Improvement questions. See vocab. If you know a word related to that, it will be easy for you to guess the meaning. Adverse, you know, adverse situation. So adversary also negative people. That is a noun. Okay. Be censure is a verb, Amal. Hi Kota, B, C. Now different answers I'm getting. See, Ramesh took charge of the project within a few days of having appointed. See, having appointed is the verb form of active voice. This Ramesh did not appoint anyone. He was appointed. Correct? We are getting the sense of passive voice because he didn't appoint anyone. He was appointed. So having is the verb form of active voice. Either you can say having been appointed. Either you can say having been appointed. This will also make sense, or you can say being appointed. Both will make sense here. Having been appointed or being appointed, both will make sense. Yes. Now let's see. Having an appointment, incorrect. Being appointed, correct. Appointing, incorrect. Now here it is saying after being appointed. See, within a few days of is already given, so after won't make any sense. So the correct answer is only B. Within a few days of being appointment, it means what? Within a few days after appointment, the same sense we are getting. See, after will be superfluous here because already we have given the time within a few days of being appointed. Okay, so this is the sense. Even had it been having been appointed, then also you could not have used after because it is carrying that sense. You can simply deny, Anugrah. You can simply deny. Within a few days, see, within is also given within a few days of being appointed. So this after being appointed won't make any sense here. Next, this is a good question. This is really a good question, guys. Let me see who gives the correct answer. See, this one is good question. You have to think everything here. Till now, I didn't get any correct answer. Manisha, is it clear to you that after why can't we use? Priyanshu is saying A, MS A, Anshul D, Manjeet D, all different tenses, things and all. An excellent question this is. Now all different tenses I'm getting. Now please stop commenting. Yes, I got all different tenses. कुछ भी छोड़ा नहीं आप लोगों ने. It is difficult to work with him. No, not D. Not D, Apurva. Now see, it is difficult to work with him. Now please pay attention here. This is a good question. Because he is one of those persons. This is the highlight point here. Okay, it is difficult to work with him because he is one of those persons. This who is referring to antecedent. Relative pronoun, yes, the usage of relative pronoun makes it good. The antecedent of who is persons, which is plural. So when this noun is plural, we can't use singular verb. Is it clear, everyone? Because persons is plural, so we have to use plural verb here. So things is incorrect, is incorrect, be is incorrect. All these are incorrect. All these are incorrect. Only one verb we have got, that is plural. Now the question is, why can't we use no correction required? Why can't we use no correction required? So when antecedent is plural, we are comparing him with those persons. So those persons who think they are always right. This he has not been used for him. This he has been used for the persons. So this is plural. So this pronoun should also be plural. And when it will be plural, verb will be plural. So the correct answer is A. Correct answer is A. Jyotish Moy, after one of the, plural noun we need. And when relative noun is there, so we need a plural verb also. And after relative noun, the antecedent of this he is not him. The antecedent is persons only. Persons is plural. Acha, were you correct, Priyanshu? Then good. Those who said A, they are absolutely correct. Okay. So this is a very good question of relative pronoun. Yes, good. Any confusion, please ask. If you have any confusion, please do ask. Everything will be related to antecedent. Antecedent is plural, so this verb should be plural, pronoun should be plural, everything should be plural. So only one option is correct, that is A. No correction required is also incorrect. One of the students who think, yes, it is correct, Amal. It is correct. Next question. This is also a good question. न्यू बैच कैसे? ये रेगुलर सेशन है, हर दिन नया है, हर दिन नए क्वेश्चन डिस्कस होते हैं. वाईटी पे कौन सी नई बैच आती है प्रियांशु? ये तो रेगुलर सेशन चलते, डेली वाले हैं. Purv, read the sentence carefully. This is also a good question. Options might confuse you, so please go through it carefully. How can it be E, Arun Mahi? How can it be E? Now, all different answers. See, if you check your comments now, so you will see that everyone has replied all the answers, like A, B, C, D, E, all options I can see in your answers. कुछ भी छोड़ते नहीं आप लोग. And these are the concepts that have been discussed so many times. कितनी बार ये concept discuss किया गया है? Foreign businesses in developing countries have usually problems. The first problem is noun. Can an adverb qualify a noun? Tell me. Had it been usual problems, we could have thought about this. अगर ये usual problem होता तो हम उसके बारे में सोचते हैं. Problem क्या है? Noun है, and a noun and adverb can never qualify a noun. Adverb कभी भी noun को qualify नहीं कर सकता है. Remember this thing. So no correction required तो कट गया. No correction required कट गया. हाँ, had it been usually have problems, of course we could have thought. Correct, Pratik. अगर ये होता usually have problems, so of course we could have thought. But here it is qualifying noun, so this is why that is incorrect. Now let's check other option. Usual problems, as usual problems will be incorrect because as is followed by as. As is not followed by like, as is followed by as. Correct, Jyotish Moy. Absolutely correct, Jyotish Moy. Okay. So C is also incorrect. have usual problems on, this is also incorrect. So B incorrect, C incorrect, E incorrect. Now, had it been usual problems like, this could have been a correct answer. Had it been usual problems like, this could have been correct option, but यहाँ पे as दिया हुआ है, as is a conjunction, so that is incorrect. The correct answer will be D, have the usual problems of lack of infrastructure and rigid laws. Real problem with person होता है, प्रॉब्लम विथ लैक ऑफ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एंड रिजिड लॉज नहीं होता है. एनी कंफ्यूजन? सी दीज आर सिंपल क्वेश्चंस बट ऑप्शंस आपके अच्छे दिए होते हैं, एंड दैट इज द थिंग यू विल गेट इन योर बैंकिंग एग्जामिनेशन, because all options are very 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 similar, very close. You have to focus on each and everything. I have told you everything. Had it been, agar first mein hota usual problems like, so of course that could have been a correct answer. And problem with we use for person. Yes, lack of problems of lack of infrastructure and rigid laws, that is correct. Kota. Clear everyone? Any confusion till now? A lack of B? Yes, a lack of also we can use. See here, laws is given. So plural here. So of course we can't use a in this sentence real, because laws is plural. So of course we can't use a here. Next question. Now this is a question of spotting error, but error can be in two parts. See, every day I try to bring new questions for you, new pattern, new questions, so that you people get familiar with everything. Go through the direction carefully and then tell me what is the incorrect part. Sumit is saying AB, Real is saying AC. Manjeet, error can be in more than one part. Minimum दो part में error है. You can see the options also. Pair में options हैं. Now see, that sports are gaining through popularity all over the world. Gaining through popularity is incorrect. अंशुल कर लेंगे तो बेटर होगा, कंसेप्ट क्लियर होंगे. कंसेप्ट क्लियर होंगे. इवन वी हैव फ्री सेशंस ऑन वाईटी. आप एक बार चेक कर लीजिए, इंपॉर्टेंट जितने भी टॉपिक्स थे सबके सेशन मैंने लिए हैं. वर्ब एडवांस्ड, प्रोनाउन, एवरीथिंग यू विल गेट. So you can definitely watch the recorded sessions. That sports are gaining through popularity all over the world. This through is incorrect. Through we use for medium. So simply what sense we are getting, sports are gaining popularity all over the world. Was evidenced by the sport news in the papers, by the many sports equipment stores, and by the number of runners who participate in marathon. Now this is what it is in present tense. This is what it is in present tense. Okay, and this is something our gaining is also in present. This is also in present. So of course this part should also be in present form. We can't use past tense here. So error lies in A and B part. Answer will be 1. AB. Now, is evidenced is absolutely correct. Okay, is evidenced by the sport news in the newspapers. Simply what do we need? We need present tense here. Now who is saying? Priyanshu is saying the number follows by singular verb. So where is C? The number guys, एक बार relative pronoun का concept आप लोग पढ़ लीजिए. The number of plural noun singular verb. Okay, absolutely correct. We use plural noun singular verb after the number of, but here relative pronoun is given. Whenever relative pronoun comes, yes, I am explaining that Sumedha. Whenever relative pronoun comes, अगर यहाँ पर जैसे one of the में relative pronoun आता है, rule change हो जाता है. So whenever you get relative pronoun, so after this we use, if you get relative pronoun, so relative pronoun refers to antecedent. After relative pronoun, verb will be plural. And this concept is applicable on one of the also. Each of the also, everywhere this concept is applicable. Did you get my point? Here, who is given? Who is the relative pronoun which is referring to runners? So when relative pronoun antecedent is plural, we have to use plural verb form only. And this relative pronoun can come anywhere. Yes, passive voice will be used, Neeraj. Neeraj, whenever we get a usage of relative pronoun, RP here means relative pronoun. जब भी कहीं आपको किसी भी सेंटेंस में relative pronoun मिल जाता है, कुछ भी रूल हो, कोई भी रूल हो, वन ऑफ द हो, द नंबर ऑफ हो, अ नंबर ऑफ हो, कुछ भी हो, आफ्टर relative pronoun verb will be used according to antecedent. relative pronoun के बाद वाला verb हमेशा antecedent के according लगता है. Here antecedent is runners. Runners is plural. So of course after relative pronoun we will use a plural verb. This is correct. Okay Neeraj? ये who यहाँ पर क्या है? It is relative pronoun. It is a relative pronoun here. And that is why I told all these points I discussed in quite detail in Panacea batch. Everything I discussed in detail. So see, unless you have clarity on rules, you won't be able to mark grammatical question. Yes, relative pronoun is boss. Next question. Soon I will record one video on 10 most important rules. Okay. Only 10 most important rules for banking examination. I will record soon. I will record one video and I will share with you all. Okay. I hope those 10 rules will help you. मतलब जो सारे ग्रामर के 10 मास्टर रूल्स हैं फॉर बैंकिंग ऑल दोस 10 रूल्स आई विल बी रिकॉर्डिंग ओके एंड इट विल बी अ मस्ट वॉच फॉर एवरीवन टू वॉच ऑल दोस 10 रूल्स with examples with questions everything I will record. So draw out the color and ensuring. Yes, two infinitives joined with and parallel. Parallelism. A is incorrect. Correct. And it is evenly distribution is plus V3. It is evenly distributed. Distributed. Throughout the dish, it is to be added to steep saffron threads in a little warm water, stock, milk, or white wine for about 30 minutes before using. Everything is correct. Answer is AB. Yes. Good, good. Everyone is correct. Yes. Yes, absolutely correct. Ensure and distributed. See, other all are not incorrect. Other every part is correct. Distributed throughout the dish, it is to be added to. Steep saffron threads in a little warm water, stock, milk, or white wine for about 30 minutes before using. So each part is correct. Only error is in A and B part. सिर्फ और सिर्फ A और B part incorrect है. बाकी सब कुछ सही है. Okay. Next. Passive voice Naresh is plus V3 passive voice. It is evenly distributed. That saffron thread doesn't distribute. Okay, we distribute it. So it will be in passive voice. Next question came. Hema Singh BD, Chandrima BD, Adi AB, Apurva 5th BC, Sumedha 3rd BD, BC BD. That is the confusion. AD also some are saying. Jyotish Moy A. If there is an earthquake, if there is an earthquake, it is a good idea. It is absolutely correct. See, this it would be a good idea. ADDI, whatever your name is. Okay. We can write principal clause in present indefinite tense also when there is a zero condition. In zero condition, whenever we talk about facts, whenever we talk about anything, principal clause can also be written in present tense. Remember this thing. We can write principal clause in present indefinite tense. So this part is not incorrect. Yes, scientific facts, of course. So this part, A part is absolutely correct. if there is an earthquake, it is a good idea. It is a good idea is absolutely correct here. To take cover in a heavy object. जब earthquake आता है तो आप heavy object के अंदर चले जाते हैं. And what are those heavy objects such as a desk or a table? So you go inside desk, inside table, or under desk, under table. So of course B part is incorrect. It is prepositional error here. We take shelter under something, not inside something. Okay. So under a heavy object such as a desk or a table, because if there is nothing to use, table, uh, because if there is nothing to use as cover, drop down and cover your head with hands. Now what sense we are getting? Drop, no, this is correct, drop down. And cover your head with hand, this is also correct. To take cover here means what? To take shelter, under heavy objects such as a desk or a table, because if there is nothing to use, or what sense it is getting? If there is an earthquake, it is a good idea to take shelter under a heavy object such as a desk or a table. If there, because is it making any sense here? Because yes, it is not carrying reason. Simply it is saying under a desk or table, if there is nothing to use as a cover, drop down and cover your head with your hands. Simple. How many classes? Every day at 9 a.m. we have this session. Every day at 9 a.m. Did you get the answer here? Because is not making any sense, because we are not giving any reason. Okay. Yes, two conjunctions we can't use. So many reasons we have. Simply we should take shelter under a heavy object if there is nothing to use. If we do not have anything to use, as cover, drop down and cover your head with your hands. Yes, and if there is nothing to use, yes, correct. Okay, next question. So error is in B, yes, B and which part? C part. Error lies in B and C part. Absolutely correct. अच्छा, one more thing guys, एक चीज मैं और आपको बता दूं. Just 1 second. See here what you people might have made mistake. यहाँ पे बहुत सारे लोगों ने ये गलती की होगी. I'm telling you. Most of you might have considered this part as D, isn't it? Most of you might have considered D part as C, because यहाँ पर आपको देखिए यहाँ पर ऑप्शन पहले दिया हुआ है. अभी तक क्या होता था कि आपका पहले सेंटेंस होता था फिर ऑप्शन देता था. So that can also be a confusing point for most of you, and most of you might have considered that incorrect. तो आपने करेक्ट तो सही किया होगा कि बिकॉज इनकरेक्ट है, बिकॉज बट ऑप्शन आपने डी लगाया होगा. सो देयर कैन बी डिफरेंट वेज ऑफ आस्किंग अ क्वेश्चन, सो बी वेरी केयरफुल व्हाइल मार्किंग द आंसर. सो दिस पार्ट बिकॉज इज इन सी पार्ट, इट इज नॉट इन डी पार्ट. ओके, पता चला सब कुछ सही करके आपने आंसर्स गलत कर दिया तो दैट विल आल्सो बी इनकरेक्ट. इट विल लीड टू माइनस मार्किंग ओनली. सो दिस इज ए पार्ट, this one is for B part, this is for C part, and the last is D. Next. Now these two are homework questions. These two are homework question. Pratik is saying अगर C में because ना होता, एक second, coming to your point. Parajumbles है, simple है, and simple parajumbles you have to, everyone have to do this as homework because you need time. आराम से कर लीजिएगा, LPS का ही question है. Okay, so all of you take your time, do this, and tomorrow we shall discuss this. कल discuss करेंगे. Okay, हाँ, अब पूछे प्रतीक क्या डाउट है. Thank you everyone. Those who have doubt, they can remain in this session, others can drop. 2 questions homework and everyone has to do homework. सबको homework करना है. Okay, अच्छा guys, tell me क्या doubt था आप लोगों को. Thank you everyone. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you देबाशीष. मैम अगर सी में बिकॉज ना होता, देखिए अगर बिकॉज ना होता तो वहां पर कोई ना कोई कंजंक्शन चाहिए था. ये जो दो कंजंक्शन का कंसेप्ट है ना कि देयर इज एन अर्थक्वेक, एक कंजंक्शन इफ हो गया, यहां पर आपका दो वर्ड चाहिए, एक ये हो गया और एक ये हो गया. इफ देयर इज एन अर्थक्वेक, yes, 2 homework questions, 2 are enough because they are parajumbles na pur. So nahi, I am coming to your point. Okay, So if there is an earthquake, it is a good idea to take shelter, cover means here shelter, under a heavy object, ठीक है, such as a desk or a table. यहाँ पर हमें कंजंक्शन चाहिए बिकॉज आगे आप देखेंगे ये इज लिखा हुआ है, देयर इज नथिंग टू यूज, एज अ कवर ड्रॉप डाउन एंड कवर योर हेड विथ योर हैंड्स. तो यहाँ पर आपको बिकॉज इफ देयर इज नथिंग टू यूज नहीं होगा, यहाँ पर होगा एंड इफ देयर इज नथिंग टू यूज. मैम इफ देयर वर एन अर्थक्वेक क्यों नहीं हुआ? वी आर नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट रिमोट पॉसिबिलिटी ज्योतिष मॉय, वी आर नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट रिमोट पॉसिबिलिटी. ये तो फैक्ट की बात हो रही है ना, वर्ब तो हम यूज करते हैं तब व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट रिमोट पॉसिबिलिटी. सो दिस इज समथिंग वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट फैक्ट, एक जनरल स्टेटमेंट की बात हो रही है कि जब भी कवर, ये प्रिकॉशनरी मेजर्स हैं दैट वी टेक ड्यूरिंग अर्थक्वेक टाइम. सो दीज आर द प्रिकॉशनरी मेजर्स. This Pratik, is not mandatory. If nothing to use as cover, drop down and cover your head with your hands. Is it clear? Is not mandatory here. If nothing comes because is used or not. If nothing comes because is used or not. I didn't get your doubt. Jyotish Moy, did I clear your doubt? Pratik, is it clear to you? बोलने, सी, आर्टिकल के एरर्स जो है ना, सपोज अगर आपको अ लगाना भी होगा तो ये मैंडेटरी तो नहीं है ना कि अ तो यहां पर भी लग सकता है प्रतीक, करेक्ट? ए तो यहां पर भी लग सकता है, तो हाउ कैन यू से कि नहीं आप डी पार्ट में ही ए लगाएंगे? सो जब भी इस तरह का डाउटफुल हो, एरर हमेशा वो मार्क करिएगा जहां पर आप 100% श्योर हो कि ये नहीं है तो गलत है. जैसे यहाँ पर बिकॉज रीजन का कोई सेंस नहीं दे रहा, दिस इज समथिंग 100% इनकरेक्ट. एंड अगर आपको अ लगाना भी है तो वी कैन यूज अ इन सी पार्ट ऑल्सो. डी पार्ट में एरर फिर नहीं जाएगा, एरर आपका सी पार्ट में ही रहेगा. It is not a supposing statement. Yes, this is a fact, and fact is written in present indefinite tense. That were case we use when we talk about a remote possibility. Were case we use when we talk about unreal past actions. Okay? Okay, thank you everyone. I hope I have cleared most of your doubt.